Tarmugi!
Very good evening, everyone. When I was speaker, I always encourage people to make short speeches. So I shall follow my own counsel and make a short speech. But I'd like to make just 2 points. First, about the promises that the opposition has been making. I saw the YouTube on the WP rally yesterday evening, I think. It was from afar. There were lights, there was laughter, there was clapping, there was booing. It was as if it was a very happy carnival, jokes everywhere. So I thought to myself, is this what rally is all about? Is this what a general election is all about? General election is something very, very serious, because it means that you will be electing people into parliament, people whose decisions, people whose policies will affect your lives, will affect your children, will affect the prosperity of the country, will affect the economy of the country. So I don't think rallies should be treated as a carnival, a joke. It is not a joke. It is something which we have to treat very seriously, to listen what the points are, to know what they have to offer, to know what the candidates have to offer. Now, in our parliament, our MPs are just as rigorous. I can tell you they are just rigorous as any parliament. The opposition are just as robust as in debates also. And many of you may not realize this, but as Speaker, I have actually been more lenient to the opposition MPs than to our own MPs. You ask them. You ask the opposition MPs, they were too. In fact, my own MPs have been complaining to me, Speaker, come on, that so-and-so has been speaking for so long, you didn't, make him sit down. But yet when I just speak another extra second, you ask me to sit down. Now, and yet they are saying that they are constrained, they can't say this, they can't say that, they can't do this, they can't do that. It's not true. Now, in the next parliament, the law will be allowed, will have been changed to allow up to 9 opposition MPs to be in parliament. So there will be more opposition, and our parliament will be even better in that sense. And we hope to have more intelligent, more effective debates in parliament. Now, the Workers' Party said that we don't have a first world parliament. As Speaker, I have visited many countries, many parliaments, both in developing countries and in not developing and in developed countries, all over the world. They have opposition, they have debates, very, very long debates, and in some parliaments they not only have debates, they have heating sessions, shoes come out, books come out, laptops go over. And in some parliaments, they even carry you outside parliament. Now, is that the kind of parliament you want here? I told the MPs before I left that I will not allow such things happen in Singapore. We don't need that. We don't need such rough stuff. We can have intelligent debates. We can have rigorous debates. But certainly we don't need a boisterous parliament. That's what I think. Now, SM Go had quoted Myanmar as one of these countries which purportedly have first world parliaments because they have many opposition, because they have debates. Now, I remember I was in Kenya about 3 years ago attending a conference. So I went to the coffee house to have a drink. And as I was drinking my coffee, the waiter came along and said, You from Singapore? Say, yes. Singapore, very strict. This fine, that fine, you cannot do anything. But in Kenya, it says, Kenya, we are free. We have democracy. We are free to be hungry. We are free not to have clothes. We are free not to have shelter. Now we are free and we have democracy. Now, is that the kind of democracy? Is that the kind of parliament you want? Yes or no? There you go. So, when you hear promises made by the opposition, they say they want prices of flats to go down, they want wages to rise, they want old people to be taken care of, as if they're saying something new. I mean, these are good things. We want them. We want salaries to increase. We want wages to increase. We want the poor to be taken care of. Surely you want that. Now, it's nothing different. The only difference is how do we get what we want. Now, they give promises. When I come into power, I will lower down the prices of flats. I will lower down the prices of houses. I will increase your wages. Hospitals will have cheaper beds. Ask them, how are you going to give them? How? Singapore, as you know, is a small country. Singapore, as you know, do not have any resources. We do not have oil. We do not have gold. We do not have any minerals. All we have are these two hands and what's in your head. And yet, we live better than many countries who have so much resources than we have. I've been to a lot of them. And they wish that they are in Singapore. They wish that they have a government like Singapore where they can take advantage of all the resources that they have. And yet here we are complaining that we do not have this, we do not have that. Right? So in terms of what we want, in terms of what the opposition want, of course we want the same. We want our people to be happy. We want our people to have high wages. But the only difference is how do we get them? You ask them, how do you want to realize all this? And their answer will be, oh, we are rich. We got so many surpluses. You got so much surpluses. Just spend the surpluses. Is that what we want? The reason why we can have surpluses is that we manage our finances well, we manage our economy well, and we manage our people well, the country well. So our people can prosper, we can have good wages, and at the same time, we have money to keep inside the piggy bank. So that's the kind of government that we are. That's the kind of government that we promise will be. And that's the government we will continue to be. So vote PAP, Majulah Singapura. Thank you.